I will do that.
Come here. I got an easier one for you.
No.
Yes.
I'm not resisting. Roxanne!
Get back.
Mom, okay, call Grandpa. I want to know what's going on. Remember, your grandfather was a police officer for 35 years. Authority is your elders. Remember, please, I raised you better.
Brace yourselves. Things are getting heated right out of the gate. The officer starts by explaining the situation with a woman who was very disrespectful and nearly fell multiple times. They try to verify her guest status at the hotel, noting she has a bracelet indicating she may belong, despite no one recognizing her. The officers are seen attempting to calm the situation and encourage the woman to return to her room. You might want to buckle up because what comes next is a roller coaster.
Proper grit, just being very disrespectful. She was like cursing at gas, almost fell like, she fell over there, but she almost fell over here. I grabbed her. We're just trying to verify if she is a guest here. We're trying to accommodate her and tell her, hey, go back up to your room. Hold her night.
On the scale of like what you should and should not do is like
she fell down a couple times, but now she's back here.
do not do that.
You won't believe this next part. As tensions escalate, the woman's frustration becomes palpable. She becomes confrontational, questioning the officers about their presence and why they are surrounding her, insisting she has done nothing wrong. She expresses frustration and confusion about the officers' actions, feeling targeted without cause. Get ready, because the situation is about to twist and turn even more.
How are you? You having too much of a good time?
I have a question for you. So
Are you Julia?
What the fuck are you guys like doing right here? If I see any more people surrounding this place, and also like, why are you surrounding me? Like, I've done nothing wrong.
Seriously, it just keeps getting wilder. Can you believe the escalation here? The situation escalates as the woman demands to speak with her boyfriend, believing he is on his way. She is confused and agitated, not understanding why the officers are engaging with her, repeatedly asking why they are talking to her and insisting she hasn't done anything wrong. Strap in. What happens next is even more startling.
Excuse me, but I need to talk to my.
It's coming down now.
Why are you doing this to me?
Hold on, we'll wait for
What
the
are you
guest.
doing? I need to talk to my boyfriend.
He's on the way down. He's coming downstairs.
Do you know? How do you know this?
Listen, miss, he's gonna meet you outside.
How do you know this?
I just talked to him.
Why are we talking to me?
Jerry's coming right now.
Yes, why are we talking to me?
Because you're causing a disturbance, that's why.
Oh boy, here it goes. The dialogue heats up significantly at this juncture. Officers inform the woman that she needs to leave the property. She resists, demanding a reason and questioning the officer's instructions. The conversation becomes more heated as she refuses to accept their explanations and insists on staying. You're not going to want to miss what's up next.
Where I'm staying here. Why? Wait, no, excuse me. I'm staying here.
No more.
So why?
No more.
Why?
No more.
Give me a reason.
They want you off the property, so leave the property.
Give me a reason.
I just told you, you gotta get off the property.
No, you did not
I did.
give me a
I did.
reason. You little. You did not.
Yeah, I did. They don't want you on the property. That's the
Okay,
reason.
so what? The reason is they don't want me on the property.
Where's Jerry at?
The tension is palpable. This part of the encounter is particularly intense. The officers explain to the woman that the hotel has the right to remove anyone causing a disturbance. She remains inquisitive, not satisfied with their explanations, leading to further frustration on both sides as the situation remains unresolved. Hold on to your popcorn, because the next part is even more charged.
Is there a reason why I can't be kept here on property? I'm just curious.
They have the right to remove anybody from the
No, but I'm curious.
You don't have to do anything.
No, but I'm just curious.
We don't know why. They called us because of whatever disturbance you're causing, and they want you off the property. That's all we know. So that's it.
You gotta see this to believe it. This segment is filled with confrontation. The woman becomes increasingly agitated, insisting on recording the officers' names and accusing them of not doing their job properly. She claims to understand their challenges but continues to resist their instructions, contributing to the tension. Keep watching. The stakes get even higher.
Who are you? What's your name?
Smith.
I would like to know all of your
Smith.
names because
Smith.
I'm going to be recording them.
That's great. I just told you my name, Smith.
Yeah, I'm like recording it right now. So Smith, and what's your other name? What's your actual
That's
name?
it. Smith is my name.
No, what's your first name?
You don't need my first name.
I actually do.
Okay.
I need to know your first name and your second name. I need to know every name that it takes to. Yes, I do. I'm recording this.
Just when you think it might de-escalate, it flares up again. The conversation reaches a peak of intensity as the woman is warned about trespassing laws. She is pushed to leave the property immediately, leading to cries of protest as she is physically moved. The escalation continues in the next clip. Don't touch that dial.
We get her off. Wait, she wait over there across.
No.
I think we'll have you wait.
No.
Julia, I'm the manager of the hotel.
Tell me.
Yeah. Let's go across the street. Across the street.
Across the street.
Okay, well then push
Across
me.
the street.
Push me. No, push me across the street.
And you can
Fucking take
You can get off. You can go to jail for trespassing. Is that what you want to do?
Jesus.
Across the street.
Things take a drastic turn here, and you're here for it. The officers decide to use physical restraints, leading to the woman being hobbled due to her continued resistance and attempts to incite further confrontation. This drastic measure highlights the escalation of the encounter. Watch what unfolds next. It's absolutely gripping.
Stand up.
Stand up then.
Get me out of here. No.
Sit.
Sit.
Pull it.
Get that. You mother.
So she does have a mental health
722 to 702. He starts the breakfast.
The drama reaches a new level, and it's not slowing down. The woman is eventually placed in the police car after significant resistance. She continues to express her frustration and confusion, not understanding why she is being detained, leading to a forceful placement in the vehicle. The conclusion of this saga is just around the corner. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah, when the window is now.
Hey, how to get the first? Why am I getting out in the morning?
Watch yourself, sir.
Okay, you realize everyone's filming right now? Like, just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
As the car door shuts, a chapter ends, and what a chapter it was. The video concludes with the woman being secured in the police vehicle, prepared for transport. The officers discuss the need to take her to a secure facility, ending the chaotic interaction with her secured and the situation under control. That wraps up a wildly chaotic sequence of events. Thanks for sticking around.
Just bend her legs. Here. Yeah. Fucking down, bro.
All the way.
We need a transporter. We gotta get her herself.
Take her to county. Or take her to...
By myself?
Buckle up for this wild ride. The officer pulls over a nursing student who's definitely not had anything to drink. Well, according to her. Anyway, she denies boozing but does a spectacular job of acting tipsy, slurring her words and getting cheeky by offering her passport instead of a driver's license. The air is thick with tension as she dodges the questions, setting the stage for what's about to unfold. Brace yourself, it's just getting started.
Have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No.
Our ex just left us. He's actually like en route.
Huh?
Our ex-boyfriend.
Okay. Your axe? So how much have we had to drink today?
Nothing.
Nothing. So why are we speeding? I'm doing 45 and you're coming up on me like I'm standing still in a 35-mile-an-hour zone.
Get ready for a doozy. The nursing student resists getting out of the car and instead tries to phone a friend, which definitely cranks up the drama. As she clings to her cigarette and refuses to put it down, bystanders start recording. Sensing this isn't just any traffic stop, she staunchly refuses to follow orders, escalating the encounter further. Watch out, the next part is a real kicker.
No, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling. Come on.
Don't touch my phone.
I'm gonna yank it out and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out on your own.
Just don't give me phone. Touch my shit.
Let's go.
Record him. record him.
Just when you thought it couldn't escalate further, growing more agitated, she drops personal bombshells about her ex, her kids, and her nursing studies, all while denying she's had a drink. Despite her insistence, her behavior screams otherwise, and the officer keeps a laser focus on her sobriety, or lack thereof. Hang on, the plot thickens even more up ahead.
Fucking Chicago, except Chicago.
Right above here
people
for
get
me.
Shot. Actually, cops get shot, which sucks.
All right, so have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No? So why are you slurring?
Why am I slurring? Because my boyfriend actually jumped out of the car about 20 miles back. So if I'm a little bit upset, and I'm also in school for nursing, and my ex took 3 of my kids to Chicago.
You'll want to hear this twist. As she rambles about her boyfriend and her kids being whisked away, her words tumble out in a slurry stream of confusion and distress. The officer, skeptical of her sobriety, gears up to put her through some field sobriety tests. The tension mounts as she struggles to keep her story straight. The roller coaster is just picking up speed. Next stop, sobriety testing central.
All right, do me a favor, take your hat off for me. Come on up over here so we're out of the road. All right, so like I told you when I drove up, you drove up on me like I was standing still. Talking to you inside the car, you got slurred speech.
I don't have slurred speech. You have to understand everything that I've been through, and 3 of my kids are in Chicago because my ex took them, and we have therapy. We actually have therapists.
Okay, well I'm not
every single
here
Wednesday,
for that.
but
So do me a favor, go ahead and put your hands at your sides.
do you want me to do a freaking backflip? I'll do that for you.
All right, so with your eyes and eyes only, what you can do is you're gonna keep an eye on this blue light. All right. So hands at your sides.
It's not even gonna happen.
Now, this is a head-scratcher. Amid defenses of her erratic driving, she attempts to explain away her condition with tales of prescription meds and a familial background in medicine. She gets defensive, claiming mistreatment, while the officer aims to steer the conversation back to her current pickle. Her defiance hits a high note here. Keep your eyes peeled. The showdown is about to intensify.
So how much have we had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Actually, I have my prescription with my contacts if you want
Good.
to go check it out. Because that's actually a written doctor's note. So if you want to sit there, we can play that game.
All right, so where are we coming from?
Where am I coming from?
Copy, thank you.
My
Bye.
aunt's house in Key West. She's a doctor.
Okay.
And it just gets better. The officer checks her vehicle registration and dives deeper into her questionable driving antics. Our defiant student ramps up her confrontation game, accusing the officer of fabricating stories, and stubbornly refuses to take part in any sobriety tests. The interaction spins into even greater chaos. Stay tuned. Things are about to get even more heated.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play this game. All right, so based on your driving pattern, well, not really, I didn't really have a driving pattern,
not
but
even
just,
that. You have
just
to
based on your,
understand
okay,
my
well, good.
boyfriend
I don't
jumps
care
out of
about
the
your
car.
boyfriend right now.
It doesn't
Based on
matter
your
because you're not
slurred
listening
speech,
to
I
anything.
think you're under the
haven't
influence of alcohol. Do you want to participate in field sobriety exercise?
No, I don't have to. Sorry, Chicago taught me better.
Here's where it hits the fan, as she outright refuses the sobriety exercises, suggesting absurd alternatives like doing a handstand. The officer patiently sticks to the protocol. She mocks the tests, refusing to perform them properly, leading to a complete standoff. The tension is building to a fever pitch. You won't want to miss what comes next.
Okay, I'm not here for what's going on.
Past 25 minutes, you want to sit there and say I've been drinking. I will sit there and do handstands.
I don't care about your
And
handstands. Do you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes
I
or
can
no?
do a field sobriety that you can't even pass.
Okay, so do you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes or no?
What do you want me to do?
It's a yes or no answer.
What do you want me to do?
Yes or no answer.
Answer my question.
No, you answer mine. That's not how this game works.
No, sir, that's not how it works.
Can this get any crazier? Attempting a field sobriety test, the student can't even focus on a light without turning it into an argument. Her failure to follow basic instructions makes it glaringly obvious she's not in the clearest state of mind. The officer's frustration is palpable as he battles her incessant backtalk. The crescendo is near. Watch as the situation spirals.
All right, Aaron, so just based off you're coming up on me, like I was standing still, your slurred speech, I believe you're under the influence of alcohol.
Not even slurred speech.
Okay.
It's a lot of other shit going
Really?
on. Like,
Your ex was an axe. All right, so just like we did before, what you can do is you can stand with your feet together, your hands at your sides. All right, so with your right index finger, it's gonna be this finger right here. You're gonna touch the top of this light. Touch the top of the light. All right, put your hand back down. Okay. The feet together, your hands at your sides. You're gonna follow this light that you just touched with your index finger. Without moving your head. Do you understand? All right, put your hand back down. All right, so with your eyes and your eyes only, do not move your head. Follow this light with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Catch this next act. Despite her creative resistance, including a proposal to perform a backflip, her inability to comply with simple directions speaks volumes about her state. Her unserious attitude and continuous defiance paint a clear picture of impairment. The stage is set for the grand finale of this roadside drama. The cuffs are coming out soon, so don't blink.
Stand right there, just like I told you, with the left foot on the line, your right foot in front.
Yeah, but you know what? Your tests don't even measure. Like,
Okay,
have someone do
so do not
something
start until I
that-
tell you. Do you understand? All right. Are you ready for me to begin? Okay, so right back to where you were with your left foot on the line, your right foot in front of it. When I tell you you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, you're going to go all the way down, and you're going to count up to 9. When you get down to your 9th step, you're going to take your lead foot.
It all comes to a head here. The arrest unfolds after she continuously refuses to cooperate and even mentions having a firearm, which turns out to be in her car's safe. She argues she's not resisting, while failing to follow any directions, leading to her being secured and checked for additional weapons. The interaction wraps up with her arrest and a ride to the station. As the car drives off, reflect on this chaotic saga of roadside defiance and disarray.
And I will do
All right, come here. I got an easier one for you.
No,
Yes, yes, yes.
What do you want? I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Roxanne!
4113. Female on arrest for DUI. Do you have any guns, knives, hand grenades, explosives, and incendiary devices on you?
No, I got a Glock in my fucking seat.
You have a gun in the seat?
No, sir.
You just said you did.
I said I got a Glock in my safe. You're
Oh.
welcome.
They said seat.
Actually, from Sergeant.
Get ready for a wild ride. The segment kicks off with an officer diving into the crucial role of communication in their job, especially when dealing with new detainees. They explain that clear communication can really smooth things out for first-timers who are often shy or scared, making the whole experience less daunting for everyone. Buckle up because things are about to get interesting.
An important part of my job is communication. Quite a few times, and you've got those first-timers that are shy, they're scared, they don't know what to do or make. It's important to be able to talk to them, tell them exactly what's going to happen, and it just makes everybody's job a lot easier.
Now, this part is a doozy. A visibly upset and possibly tipsy woman is being questioned by an officer about her choice of clothing while being processed. She gets increasingly defensive and loud when asked about her shorts and underwear, clearly confused and annoyed about the whole situation. The officer attempts to defuse the situation by adjusting her handcuffs and explaining why they are necessary, but her irritation just bubbles over. You won't believe how she reacts next.
Are those shorts underneath your shorts, or are they underwear?
They're underwear.
Why are you yelling at me like I know?
Why are you even cuffing me? I mean, what?
Because that's my job. You should thank me, because these cuffs are a lot more comfortable than the other cuffs.
You know, I don't know what the heck is going on, but you know, don't have a driver's license.
Things start to spiral here. The tension ratchets up as the woman openly expresses her disdain for the officer handling her, her frustration punctuated by a sarcastic thank you as her handcuffs are repositioned. She's then guided away while being advised to cooperate better with the medical staff, who could really help her out during her stay. Stay tuned. The next bit is even more eyebrow-raising.
See, look how much better that is. Your hands aren't behind your back anymore. So you should thank me.
What? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Come on, ma'am. Come over here. Why don't you take that row all the way down to the last chair? Be nicer to the medical staff, though. They can help you more than me.
Brace yourselves, here she goes again. During the booking process, the woman is asked about her drinking habits and admits to drinking daily. The conversation gets tense fast. She's dismissive and cuts off the questioning abruptly, stomping away from the officer as if she's had enough of this chat. Up next, watch her frustration boil over.
How long have you been drinking for?
I've been drinking a 6-pack.
6 beers? You can't open your eyes? There you go. Using illegal drugs, including marijuana.
No,
How often do you drink?
every day. You done?
I'm done with you. I'm done asking you questions.
Where are you going?
Just when you think it can't get any more heated, sitting among other detainees, the woman's anger and frustration erupt into a full-blown tirade. She loudly complains about being stared at, which only draws more eyes her way, escalating her irritation to new heights. Keep watching, because she's about to kick it up a notch.
Why are you so angry?
This is not everybody staring at me like this is some kind of. Well, everybody should mind their own business and do what the they gotta do and let me go.
Ma'am, Maybe if you'd stop yelling, they wouldn't look at you.
Bet you didn't see this coming. The woman shares why she was arrested, linking it to an incident involving drinking and driving. She mentions something about celebrating a victory of love, which sheds some light on her emotional state and sense of loneliness. An officer steps in again to handcuff her due to her erratic behavior, urging her to calm down and stop resisting. But wait, there's more chaos to come.
Close your eyes, sit back here and relax.
You guys looking at?
Nobody's...
No one's looking at you.
Try to relax for a little bit, okay? I can't have you freaking out like this. You want to tell me what happened when you got brought in?
It's all drinking and driving.
Were you celebrating tonight? What were you celebrating?
Celebrating the victory
Of?
love.
This part is particularly intense. The woman continues to vent and argue, struggling to grasp why she's being treated so harshly. An officer attempts to calm her down by suggesting that alcohol might be amplifying her anger, advising her to sit quietly and try to relax. But hang tight, the next moment is even more startling.
Okay, I'm like, why are you
Relax,
putting
relax.
these handcuffs on me so tight?
You know why, ma'am?
Why?
Stop fighting me. You're in jail right now. You have to have these on you. Do you want your hands behind your back and
No,
handcuffs
I
or to
don't
the side?
understand.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm right here. Be nice.
I'm trying to be nice.
I can see you're trying to, but try a little harder for me. I don't know. It's something about you and alcohol. It's not you.
I know, I'm just tired, I'm ready to go.
Taking a moment to reflect, an officer discusses the unpredictable nature of their job and the importance of communication, particularly with people who have never been arrested before. This chat highlights the challenging yet sometimes rewarding aspects of law enforcement. And guess what? The story takes an unexpected twist next.
There's a lot of excitement in here. There's a lot of things going on that are very unpredictable. People to talk to are the people that really haven't ever committed a crime in their lives, and it's their first time in here. And communicating with them and helping them out to know what the process is, it makes for a better place for everyone, really.
Didn't see that coming, did you? A man recounts how a simple traffic stop escalated into him and his wife getting arrested for DUI. This account highlights the unpredictable nature of traffic stops and the complexities of law enforcement interactions. Prepare yourself, because what happens next will definitely throw you for a loop.
So what happened?
I have been drinking, yeah. I told him probably 6 drinks. Basically, me and my wife went to breakfast this morning. We had a couple drinks. She went home. I went to another bar, had a couple drinks there. Anyway, I think the speed limit's like 35, and the guy said I was going 55, which maybe, I don't know. I rarely speed, but whatever.
How'd you do on the field sobriety
Test? Probably not so good, and he handcuffs me, sits me on the curb, asks me who could pick me up.
Just when things seem to be simmering down, the final segment wraps up with a woman, after being restrained in a chair due to her disruptive behavior, reflecting on the consequences of her actions and her poor tolerance for alcohol. An officer advises her on better managing her emotions, especially when intoxicated, suggesting she might not be cut out for drinking. Stay tuned, because the revelation coming up is quite unexpected.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. Some people have their profession. Yours is not being a very good drunk, okay? You're not good at it. I like you like this, though.
I'm a better singer.
There you go. That's it. All right, good luck to you.
Strap in, this is just the appetizer. The video kicks off with a bang as an Arkansas police officer, aka Lieutenant Kenny May, finds himself in a Halloween showdown with some feisty teenage girls. The drama begins when a rogue can hits the street, and Lieutenant May steps up to lay down the law on littering. Buckle up, it's about to get even spicier.
Get back, get back, get back, get back.
An Arkansas cop is beat up by a group of teenage girls, and the entire thing is caught on body camera video.
I need to check you out, sir. You gotta be a trickle of blood coming down.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
What started as Halloween trick-or-treating soon turned sour when the teens were arrested for the attack.
Here's where the plot thickens. As Lieutenant May dishes out a warning about the dire consequences of their trashy tactics, the teens aren't buying it. They sass back, crowding him as he tries to keep cool, leading to a heated exchange that could put a soap opera to shame. Spoiler alert, it's all uphill from here.
As video shows, May warns the girls they will be arrested if it happens again. But almost right away, they begin talking back and closing in on him.
Hey, you get out of my face. Thank you. 12, I need a couple other units in the 200 block of park.
When the group starts to walk away, May follows, telling the girls they're not above the law just because they're minor.
I don't give a shit, you're a minor. Hey, Hey, tell her to come down to the police department and see me. My name's Lieutenant May.
Grab your popcorn, folks. The scene escalates when a can flies directly at Lieutenant May. In response, he tries to make an arrest, which is basically the cue for the other girls to start a mini melee right there on the sidewalk. It's all captured on the body cam for your viewing pleasure. You think that was wild? Just wait for the next scene.
Listen, get back, get back, get back, get back. Listen, y'all, back the off of me. Get the fuck back. Get 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 back.
The next moments happen quickly as May takes one of the girls to the ground. According to a release from the Hot Springs Police Department, that's when the other 3 girls begin hitting him in the face and neck. At the same time, backup officers arrive on the scene and help to break up the fight.
Think it can't get crazier? Think again. As backup arrives, the chaos is nowhere near fizzling out. The teens keep up their vocal protests while being handcuffed, screaming and making a scene that could rival a reality TV meltdown. Stick around. The encore is just around the corner.
As the video shows, the girls continue screaming and yelling even as they're taken into a squad car.
Well, we're getting a crowd. If we have 1 or 2 more that can come this way.
Wait till you get a load of this plot twist. Even as one teen tries to play nice claiming she's complying, Lieutenant May is having none of it. He's heard it all before. The group is herded into cop cars as plans to ring their parents unfold, because nothing says Halloween like a call home to mom and dad. Next up, things take a turn toward the serious.
Hop in.
When one of the girls who allegedly punched May says she's complying now, he says it's too little too late.
The one that punched me is getting put in next. She, take them all to the PD. We'll call parents from there so we don't get a crowd. Breathe. No, you got
Bye. Cuffs on you.
Get up.
Don't touch that dial. Here's where it gets real. Amidst the arrests, one of the girls has an asthma attack, prompting a quick call for EMS. It's a moment that shows, even in the chaos, the officers are there to ensure everyone's safety. Watch how they handle what comes next.
During this time, one of the girls suffers an asthma attack. When May says he'll call for EMS so that she can be checked out, another officer points out May could also need medical care.
Start calling parents.
Right now we're looking for asthma pump.
Where's your asthma pump? Let's get her in a different unit and have life.
And for the grand finale, Lieutenant May recounts the wild tale to his fellow officers, describing how a simple littering call spiraled into a full-on street brawl with a bunch of minors. It's a gritty story of street can warfare that shows just how unpredictable Halloween can be. Stay tuned. The after-credits scene features some wise words from our beleaguered lieutenant.
In the end, May explains again that what started as a littering call ended in a physical fight with a group of girls.
It's a littering call. So yeah, there'll be a littering report. Just upload those into that. So
this whole thing.
This is crazy.
Well, man, I came around the corner and I had the one that was on your back, and I just tackled her on the ground.
Dude, like, and so like I'm running home. I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna follow you home, and I'm gonna talk to mom and dad. And one of them like tried to cut me off from the other one, and I'm like, one of them tried to cut me off from the other one, so I just kind of shoved her out of the way.
Yeah.
Dude, and then all 3 of them. You're trying not to just like punch a teenage girl. Like,
Buckle up. What just unfolded? An Arizona judge is charged with DUI after her blood alcohol content tests nearly 3 times the legal limit. The entire incident, which reveals her impaired state, is captured on body camera footage. She identifies herself as a judge, trying to perhaps explain or mitigate the situation. Brace yourself, because we're just getting to the good part at the grocery store.
An Arizona judge is charged with a DUI after her blood alcohol content tests nearly 3 times the legal limit. The entire incident caught on body camera video.
I
just
don't.
told them I'm a judge here.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize. I've never met you.
It's good that you never. Look, no, I'm talking.
And just when you thought the plot couldn't thicken any further, in March, the Prescott, Arizona police received multiple calls about a person acting erratically at a Safeway grocery store. The calls described the person, later identified as Yavapai County Superior Court Judge Saleh Hancock, as stumbling around. Police officers find her in her car outside the store. Wait till you see how she reacts when the police show up. It's a total scene stealer.
Back in March, Prescott, Arizona police received multiple calls for a person acting erratically at a Safeway grocery store.
When she tried to get around I have towing mirrors for a pickup truck. She tried to get around my mirrors and she almost rolled off of her vehicle and took a few steps to kind of find her balance.
This next piece is quite the jaw-dropper. Body camera video shows Prescott police officials approaching Hancock in her vehicle. They confront her with reports of her stumbling around in Safeway and then driving away. Hancock appears confused and tries to explain her situation. The plot thickens when she starts talking about her trip to the pharmacy.
A minute before driving away.
Body camera video shows Prescott police officials catching up with Yavapai County Superior Court Judge Soleil Hancock.
What's going on today, ma'am? Okay, well, we got some reports that you were inside of Safeway and you're walking around stumbling. You got back in your vehicle and you left the store and now you're here. Okay, do me a favor and turn off your car so I can hear you.
You're not going to believe her explanation. Hancock tells officers that she was at the Safeway pharmacy to pick up her prescription and accidentally left her wallet there. This conversation takes place after the officers inquire about her presence at the store and her condition. Hancock attempts to clarify that her erratic behavior might be due to her medical condition and not alcohol. The conversation takes an interesting turn as she admits to drinking earlier.
Hancock tells officers she was at the Safeway pharmacy to pick up her prescription where she accidentally forgot her wallet.
Because if you're getting prescriptions, it makes me ask, are there medications you're on that maybe you haven't taken today?
I don't think there's medications I've taken today.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'm asking, is there any medical concerns that we'd have to, like I asked you?
I have a seizure disorder.
The stakes are higher in this part. Hancock admits to the officers that she had been drinking earlier in the day. She mentions consuming a couple of glasses of wine at home hours before the incident. This admission comes after some hesitation and probing by the officers. Keep watching. Her attempt at the sobriety tests is something you can't miss.
It's then that Hancock admits she's been drinking.
Have you had any alcohol? Have you consumed any alcohol today?
Earlier today I did, yes.
Earlier today?
Earlier.
Like when you mean earlier, how earlier?
A couple hours ago.
A couple hours ago? How much did you drink?
A couple of glasses of wine.
Okay.
Things just got real. Hancock undergoes a breathalyzer test where she blows a 0.219, nearly 3 times over the legal limit. The officers explain the process and ensure she understands how to perform the test. This result confirms the severity of her intoxication. Next up, watch how the officer breaks the news. It's quite the bombshell.
Hancock then takes a breathalyzer test where she blows a .219.
So have you ever done one of these before, ma'am? Okay, so go ahead and explain to her how she's supposed to do it.
Okay, you're gonna steady pressure, steady flow for as long as I tell you to. It'll stop, okay? It'll be steady all the way through. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Have you ever blown up a balloon? An air balloon? So just do a steady breath of air just like that, like you're blowing up a balloon.
Get ready for a pivotal moment. An officer informs Hancock that based on his assessment, her signs and symptoms suggest she is above the legal limit for alcohol. Hancock acknowledges this information but stresses her role as a judge, seemingly to garner sympathy or leverage her position. Despite her insistence on not wanting to use her position for advantage, she repeatedly mentions it. What happens next will definitely raise some eyebrows.
I still can't go to jail.
No, we're not saying you're going to jail, ma'am.
Did she take me home?
No, I don't know yet. This is up to the officer.
At this point, an officer tells Hancock he believes she's over the legal limit.
So here's the deal, ma'am. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you, okay? I think your signs and symptoms are above the legal limit. Okay.
This part is surprisingly touching. Despite the situation, Hancock tries to portray herself as just a normal person, repeatedly stating she is like everyone else. This moment of humility or realization comes amidst the legal predicaments she finds herself in due to the DUI charge. The officers decide to place her in the patrol car, partly to shield her from the rain. What unfolds in the final moments reveals even more about her character and the outcome of her case.
Multiple times, Hancock repeats she's, quote, just a normal person.
You've been very sweet, and we appreciate that.
And it shouldn't mean anything. Just a person like everybody else. I'm just a normal person like everybody else. I'm just a normal person,
I understand.
It shouldn't matter.
That's okay. We're just gonna have you sit in my patrol car for now, okay? Get you out of the weather.
You're not going to believe this opener. A conversation kicks off with someone advising another to ring up their grandfather, bringing up his hefty 35-year stint as a police officer. This sets the stage for a talk filled with respect for authority and elder wisdom. Get ready. The action is just starting to heat up.
Mom, call Grandpa. I want to know what's going on.
Remember, your grandfather was a police officer for 35 years. Authority is your elders. Remember, please, I raised you better.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Just conducting a traffic stop because of the tent, okay?
Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? In the midst of a traffic stop over some questionable window tint, the officer probes whether the driver's been flagged for this before. The reply is a no for the driver, but a yes for the passenger, who's already been ticketed for it. Strap in, because things are about to get even juicier.
Have you ever been pulled over for the tent before?
Well, I haven't, but she has.
I've already gotten a ticket. I'm going to
What's that?
So I'm gonna remove the tent and I might put it
Okay. Okay.
Hold on to your coffee. Here's where it gets good. The plot thickens as the conversation veers towards snagging the passenger's ID. The officers casually discuss the nitty-gritty of the stop, emphasizing their methodical approach. You'll want to see what's next. It's a doozy.
Do you have your ID with you? Do what? No, I was just asking whose car it is. Is that your social? I don't need that.
Don't ever do
Prepare for a curveball. An officer comments on the stark difference between a person's picture and their current appearance, musing a possible hair dye job. Tensions escalate quickly as Miss Percy is asked to step out for a chat that seems anything but casual. Keep your eyes peeled, because the next clip is a real cliffhanger.
She looks completely different than she does
In the picture? I wonder if she just dyed her hair.
620.
Well, there you go.
Ready to go grab her?
He says, grab her? Okay.
Here comes a twist. The individual learns they've been pinpointed in a shooting investigation back at their apartment complex, with the cops mentioning some damning video evidence. The plot thickens significantly here. Don't touch that dial. The revelation up next is a shocker.
Basically, there was
21's got one, 10's
an apartment complex, and you were identified as the one who was shooting.
I never shot him.
Well, that's beyond me. They've done a full investigation. They've been investigating it every day. They have video of you shooting. Okay? So that you want your phone? Just making sure. Give it to your mom?
Yeah, can I talk to my mom real quick? Just stay right there. Mom, can you just, Mom, answer the phone for
Things are heating up now. Amid discussions of legal consequences and bond amounts, there's serious talk swirling about family and legal maneuvers. The gravity of the situation is palpable, but believe me, you'll want to stick around for the next part. It's going to be a bombshell.
She will have a bond. I believe it's $2,500.
I have a question. Do you know where the shooting was?
They do. The exact on the report, right?
Was it outside my apartment?
I mean, I wasn't there, so.
Because if so, I'm pissed.
I mean, it was in South Daytona, so.
Now, things really hit the fan. Emotional pleas fly as the detained individual phones their mom, spilling confusion and worry about the unfolding accusations. This segment is a roller coaster of emotions. And just when you think you've seen it all, the next segment turns it all up a notch.
Mom, get down in the
Okay, listen. I don't know what's going on. I love you. Your baby loves you. He will be fine.
I need you to stay on.
Okay. I am. Okay.
Just when you think you've figured it out, the dialogue continues as officers piece together the narrative of the shooting, emphasizing vehicle ownership and procedural checks. It's a tangled web of facts and guesses. Be sure to watch what unfolds next. It's more tangled than your headphones in your pocket.
My phone. He'll give you this.
Xander knows it too. Answer that call.
I will. Okay. And when you go in there, treat him with respect.
I know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I promise they'll treat you with
They will. Even in the jail, please.
Get a hold of the lawyer.
Okay.
You have to.
Remember, they're not your enemies. They're doing their job. I love you. Okay, guys. I can go.
Yeah, if you have any questions.
This is where all the pieces start to fall into place, or do they? Officers mull over the suspect's responses, particularly her claim of shooting in self-defense out of fear rather than aggression. This part of the footage sheds light on the complexities officers face daily. The buildup has been real, and just ahead, the climax is ready to knock your socks off.
We're not looking through the car or anything?
She said she gave the gun back to her sugar daddy. And she just told me that she didn't shoot at the girl, she shot up in the air. She was scared the girl was going to beat the shit out of her. I that.
You read her before that?
Nope. I just asked her if we can look for the gun. And she said, cool, man. Good job. There you go.
I haven't heard anything back from Central about a female.
Tino has done a 707 like that. Where he's I'll call him and have him meet up with you.
Okay.
Because remember when we had that affidavit one time, he copied it into a